Welcome back, everybody. I'm Average Alex. Thanks for watching me on YouTube. And today we are going to make loaded baked potato soup. This is a very simple recipe. I found this on Facebook like, I don't know, 5-6 years ago. I've been making it ever since. It is definitely a family favorite. If you like soup, I did another video on a taco soup, kind of like a taco chili, which is also really good, especially in the wintertime. So check out that video if you haven't already. But today, we will be making loaded baked potato soup. To start, you're gonna need 4 cups of diced potatoes. I already took care of that. I like to use Yukons. You can use rustic if you'd like. I like the way Yukons taste. I use them for mashed potatoes, everything really that I use baked potatoes in. I use Yukon potatoes because I prefer that. So 4 cups of diced potatoes, and then you're gonna need 3/4 cup of onion. I put a little extra in there, not gonna lie, because I do like onion. So 3/4 cup of onion, and then you're gonna need 4 cups of chicken broth. I'm just using plain Jane chicken broth, Swanson's from Kroger. 1 can is just shy of 2 cups, so you probably need about 2.5 cups total to make it. Right. So yeah, about 2.5 cans will get you 4 cups of chicken broth. And then you're gonna need a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper. So potatoes, onion, chicken broth, salt, pepper. That's all you need to get it started. As you know, I do like a lot of salt and pepper, so I'm gonna add a little more. And then you're gonna wanna put it in your crock pot, and you're gonna put that on, they say you can make it on low for 6 hours or on high for 4. I usually put it on high for about 4 hours, check it, and then put it on low for a little bit after that. We will actually have to come back and add something to this about 30 minutes before we're ready to serve it. But for now, that is ready to go. So, next thing I'm gonna do though is to make the toppings that I'm gonna put on the soup when I serve it. So, I already have a thing of onions left over from the onion I put in there earlier. And then I'm going to use bacon. I'm just using some already pre-cooked bacon that was in the refrigerator. And I'm gonna put it in this handy chopper. This is like the chop and go, I believe is what it's called. You can get this on my website, averagealex.my.tupperware.com. There's a link in my bio, but it chops up your bacon really good. So take the bacon, I'm gonna put it in this little cute container, also something that we sell. I'm just gonna have it ready so when people wanna come and get the soup, it is good to go. And this is great because you can use this. I probably oversell this a little bit, but you don't have to plug it into anything. So you can take it anywhere you want, and you're chopping up all your stuff. This is great when you're making salad. It makes everything really quick and really easy, chopping up that stuff for your salad. So the next thing I'm gonna use is green onion. I like green onion on my soup, especially a loaded baked potato soup. So I'm just gonna take this. You wanna get these gnarly little, I don't know, straw looking things off the end. I don't know what they call those to be exact, but they're not great to eat. So you wanna take those off for sure. And then I go, maybe a little like halfway up. And then just start dicing that stuff up. have green onion that you can also put on your soup. Oh, we got a little thing in there. Great thing about toppings is you really can't have too many. You never know what anyone's gonna really want on theirs. And whatever you don't use, you can just use in your salad the next day. Take a salad to work, use leftovers for your toppings. I mean, I like onion in my salad, I like bacon in my salad, so you're good to go on that. So there's your toppings, and of course no topping is complete without cheese, right? So got some cheese. Got some cheese here to add with it. Okay. And some cheese. Right. So now you have your cheese. So now you have all your toppings. So you can just throw these in the fridge. And then when we come back, I don't know, about 4 to 5 hours, just depending on when I get done running around with the kids. And that's a great thing about this is you let this sit while you're running errands with your children and taking them all over the place. And then you come back, you can finish it off. All right, guys, so we are back. It has been about 4.5 hours or so since I put the first amount of stuff, the first ingredients into our slow cooker. So that was the potatoes, obviously, the chicken broth, the onions, the salt and the pepper. And now we are gonna make the last part of this and put it in there. So to begin, we just need 4 tablespoons of butter, salted. We're gonna let that melt down. Get a whisk here. There we go. Always have your favorite whisk, right? This is mine. Just gonna let that that melt down there. And this is a great dish, especially today. It's kind of cold out, a little bit rainy, snowy. So it's a really good meal. We're just gonna have this probably with some deli sandwiches tonight, and yeah, something quick and easy. Been running around like all day, so you know, took the kids to school, grocery store, laundry, dishes, the whole 9. So it's always something going on. But this is a nice meal. You know, the great thing about slow cookers is you could just put that stuff in the morning. You know, I did it as soon as I got home from taking the kids to school. And then you leave it, well, I'm out right when I got home from school, but you know what I mean? Like early in the day, and then you just, it cooks all day, like while you're running your errands and doing what you gotta get done. And then you can come back to it and finish it off and have a good meal to eat. So we're gonna let this keep melting down. We're gonna also need sour cream, flour, and heavy cream to finish this off. So we're gonna put that all together in here, make a nice cream sauce, and then put it right into the slow cooker, and then it's gonna cook for like another 30 minutes, and then it'll be ready to serve with the toppings that we made earlier. All right, that butter is almost there. It's got a nice, you wanna get it all the way melted down, so it's liquidy now. All right, after that, you want to throw in your flour, 1/4 cup of flour. Add that. Whisk that around, get it combined. And then add your 1.5 cups of heavy whipping cream. Get all that out of there. Just to, don't want to waste any of that, right? And then last but not least, sour cream. 1/4 of a cup. So got the butter, the flour, the heavy cream, and the sour cream. Great. And then you just want to combine all that up, you know, stir it around until you get a nice liquid. You don't want any like clumps in it or anything like that. You really want it to be a nice consistency. So it's going to take a little bit, you know, just get in there with your whisk. Shouldn't take that long, but a little bit of time. Get it all in there. Let it melt down. I just like to, you can use your ladle to help it out. You can use your whisk if you want, but you just want to get a nice cream going. So I'm gonna let it, you know, let it thicken up a little bit. No real time frame on how long you need to do this for. Just kind of got to eyeball it. And whatever it doesn't get cooked when it's in here, it's going right into the slow cooker for another 30 minutes or so. So it's gonna be fine either way. I'm gonna actually upgrade here to a bigger spatula. So when I transport this, it was easier to do. So once it's done, then you're just going to turn off your stove there, and right into the slow cooker it goes. Right. Okay. And then you just take your whisk. You want to whisk it around. Combine all those elements that are in there. Yeah. And now you're going to cook that on low, if you will, for about 30 minutes, and then I will show you what it looks like at the end. All right, guys, moment of truth time. So, it's been 30 minutes. We are going to test it out. Oh, looks good. Check that out right there. What? All right. Then we're going to put a little bit of the toppings on from this morning. That one's ridiculous. Little toppings. I need to cut some of these better. All right. And there you go. How good does that look? Loaded baked potato soup. It's amazing. I'm Average Alex. Follow me on YouTube. Tell your friends. Hit the subscribe button. Next video, chocolate cake.